the A5 Avant has always been one of the better proportioned estates in this segment. The roofline drops just enough to separate it from an SUV silhouette without sacrificing the stance that makes wagon buyers choose wagons. In Daytonagrau Perfect, the bodywork picks up light differently depending on the angle. Flat and restrained in the shade, but warmer and more dimensional here on the Salzburg show floor. The S-Line exterior package comes standard on this 270 kilowatt version. That means the aggressive front bumper, the black styling accents, and those flush door handles are included before you start ticking boxes. From the rear, the full-width light bar connects the tail lamps into a single horizontal signature. It reads cleaner than the outgoing A4 Avant. This generation has made a decision about itself. From the outside, it is the right one. The interior is where the A5 triggers the most debate, and after standing inside this one for longer than I probably should have, I understand both sides. The 14.5-inch OLED touchscreen and 11.9-inch virtual cockpit sit in a single curved panel that Audi calls the MMI panoramic display. It is sharp, well-organized, and fast to respond. The layout finally mirrors what Audi holds in the larger A6 and Q5. That is a sentence that took several model generations to become true for this car. The S-Sport seats in this specification are firm and hold you properly for a car that can reach 100 in just over 5 seconds. I spent time in the back, and the 3-zone climate control, which comes standard on the e-hybrid, feels like a genuine upgrade over the petrol models. The Bang & Olufsen sound system on this particular car cost €2,758, and I was not expecting to notice it, and then I noticed it. Now, the honest part, the lower dashboard uses harder plastics than the previous generation A4 did. Piano black surrounds several touch surfaces, and it attracts fingerprints within minutes. I went looking for the cost cutting, because at this price there has to be some. And the lower dashboard is where I found it. It is not enough to change the overall impression of the cabin, but it is enough to notice. Audi has confirmed that physical scroll wheels are replacing some of the touch steering wheel controls later this year, which is a small but welcome acknowledgement that the criticism reached the right office. However, the interior quality has to compensate for a very specific trait in the back. 361 liters of boot space, around 12.7 cubic feet. That is the number that separates this e-hybrid from the standard petrol Avant, which offers 476 liters, around 16.8 cubic feet. The battery lives under the floor, and it takes over 100 liters with it. You lose the underfloor storage entirely. A weekend bag and a pushchair fit. A family of 4 for a week does not. Audi gave you S5 power and took it directly from the one-place estate buyers measure first. That power comes from a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder working alongside an electric motor integrated into the 7-speed gearbox, 367 horsepower, 500 newton-meters of torque, 5.1 seconds to 100 kilometers per hour, around 4.9 seconds to 60 miles per hour. It does not feel like a 4-cylinder pretending to be fast. It feels like a car with no gap between your right foot and the road. You get 98 kilometers of electric range, around 61 miles. Combined fuel consumption sits at 2.6 liters per 100 kilometers, around 108 miles per gallon, provided you charge regularly. On a flat battery, expect closer to 6 or 7 liters per 100. The all-wheel drive system distributes that mass with total composure. No drama, no hesitation, just done. The A5 Avant e-hybrid starts at €72,550 in Germany. This show car, with the full options list, sits at €84,876 on every measurable metric except boot space. The e-hybrid is the better car for the same price as the petrol model. Whether you forgive the boot is a decision you make, not me. But this is the first A5 where the plug-in hybrid is not the version you settle for. It is the version that settles the argument. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.